Welcome to this video about the remarkable career of Ken Rosewall, one of the most celebrated and respected tennis players of all time. Born in Sydney, Australia in 1934, Rosewall was a prodigious talent from a young age. He started playing tennis when he was just a child and quickly showed a natural aptitude for the sport. By the time he was a teenager, he was already a rising star in the world of tennis. Rosewall's career spanned more than 3 decades, during which time he achieved an incredible number of victories and established himself as one of the greatest players in the sport's history. He won 23 Grand Slam titles throughout his career. But it wasn't just Rosewall's impressive record of wins that made him such a legendary figure in tennis. He was also known for his incredible speed and agility on the court, as well as his technical skills and strategic approach to the game. His incredible dedication to his craft, his sportsmanship, and his professionalism, both on and off the court, have earned him the respect and admiration of fans, players, and experts alike. In this video, we will explore the story of Ken Rosewall's career, from his early days as a promising young talent to his remarkable comeback in his later years. We will delve into some of his most memorable victories and examine the legacy he left behind, both as a player and as a mentor to future generations of tennis stars. So sit back, relax, and join us as we journey through the incredible life and career of Ken Rosewall. Part 1. Early life. Ken Rosewall was born on November 2, 1934 in Hurstville, a suburb of Sydney, Australia. His father, Robert Rosewall, operated a grocery store in Penshurst, New South Wales, before relocating the family to Rockdale when Ken was just 1 year old. It was in Rockdale where Robert purchased 3 clay tennis courts, igniting Ken's passion for the sport at a very young age. By the age of 3, Ken was already playing tennis with a shortened racket, utilizing both hands for forehand and backhand shots. His father dedicated early mornings to their training, allowing Ken to focus on one type of shot for a period of weeks at a time. Despite being naturally left-handed, Ken's father instructed him to play right-handed. At the age of 9, Ken participated in his first tournament, but was defeated by the eventual winner. 2 years later, he claimed victory at the Metropolitan Hardcourt Championships for under 14, a testament to his budding talent and dedication to the game. During his formative years, Ken Rosewall frequently competed against Lou Hode, who would later become his friend and rival on the professional circuit. Despite their nickname as the Sydney Twins, they possessed vastly different physiques, personalities, and playing styles. Their first match took place in January 1947 when they were both just 12 years old and played as an opener in an exhibition match between Australia and America. Rosewall dominated the match, winning 6-0, 6-0. A few weeks later, the two young players met again, and once again Rosewall emerged victorious in straight sets. In 1947, Rosewall would go on to beat Hode twice more in state age group championships, showcasing his consistent baseline strategy and ability to counter Hode's more aggressive and hard-hitting style of play. In 1949, at the age of 14, Rosewall made history by becoming the youngest player to win an Australian title when he claimed the junior championship at the Australian Hardcourt Championships in Sydney. This accomplishment further solidified Rosewall's place as a prodigious talent in the world of tennis. Part 2. Tennis career. Ken Rosewall had an illustrious career that spanned more than 2 decades, during which he won numerous titles and established himself as one of the greatest tennis players of all time. At 18 years old, Ken Rosewall won his first singles title at a Grand Slam event in 1953. He defeated Vic Seixas and Mervyn Rose in the semi-finals and final of the Australian Championships, respectively. Rosewall also won the French Championships, where he beat Seixas in 4 sets. Despite being the top seed at Wimbledon, he lost to Kurt Nielsen in the quarterfinals. Rosewall reached the semi-finals at the U.S. Championships, where he was defeated by Tony Trabert in straight sets. He beat Trabert in the semi-finals of the Pacific Southwest Championships, eventually winning the tournament by defeating Seixas in 5 sets. Rosewall was ranked 2nd by Tinguet and 3rd by Tennis de France magazine and Harry Hopman in their full season rankings for 1953. Throughout the 1950s and 1960s, Rosewall continued to excel on the tennis court, winning multiple Grand Slam titles in both singles and doubles. He won the Australian Championships 4 times in total, the French Championships twice, and the US Open twice. He also reached the Wimbledon final 4 times, but was unable to secure the title. In January 1957, Rosewall played his first professional match against Pancho Gonzalez, losing in 5 sets before beating him in straight sets the next day. Gonzalez won 50 of their next 76 matches. In February and April, Rosewall reached the semifinals of 2 tournaments but lost in straight sets to Frank Sedgman and Pancho Segura, respectively. At the Forest Hills Tournament of Champions, Rosewall finished joint third after beating Segura and Hode, but losing to Gonzalez, Sedgman, and Trabert in the round-robin event. After taking a break from professional tennis to spend time with his family, Rosewall returned to the circuit in the summer of 1961. He won 2 major tournaments, the French Pro and Wembley Pro, beating Gonzalez and Hode in the finals respectively. He also won a head-to-head Tour of France over Gonzalez 4-2. Rosewall teamed up with Hode to win the Kramer Cup trophy in South Africa and ended the season by winning the New South Wales Pro Championships. He was ranked world number 1 by the USPLTA, L'Équipe, Tennis de France, and several other publications. Ken Rosewall retired from professional tennis in 1980 at the age of 45. He had a remarkable career that spanned over 3 decades, during which he won numerous titles and accolades. In his final years on the tour, Rosewall struggled with injuries and age-related issues, but he still managed to compete at a high level and make deep runs in major tournaments. After retiring from professional tennis, Rosewall remained involved in the sport as a coach and commentator. He was inducted into the International Tennis Hall of Fame in 1980, and in 2000 he was named one of the 10 greatest players of the 20th century by a panel of experts convened by the Tennis Channel. In 2001, he was awarded the Australian Sports Medal for his contributions to the country's sporting heritage. Part 3. Legacy. Ken Rosewall's legacy in the sport of tennis is immense. He was a master of the game, and his longevity in the sport is a testament to his skill, athleticism, and dedication. He was a true ambassador of the sport, respected by fans and players alike. Rosewall was known for his effortless style of play and his ability to adapt to different playing conditions. His all-court game was marked by exceptional speed, balance, and timing. His ground strokes were precise and accurate, and he had one of the best backhands in the history of the game. He was also a master at the net, with a delicate touch and quick reflexes. Rosewall's achievements on the court are impressive. He won a total of 23 Grand Slam titles. He won the Australian Open 4 times, the French Open twice, Wimbledon twice, and the US Open twice. He also won the Davis Cup 4 times with Australia and was a runner-up on 4 other occasions. Off the court, Rosewall was a gentleman and a role model. He was respected for his humility and his dedication to the sport. He continued to be involved in tennis after his retirement, serving as a coach and a mentor to younger players. In conclusion, Ken Rosewall's legacy in the sport of tennis is indisputable. His career spanned over 3 decades, and he remained competitive and successful until the very end. He was known for his exceptional consistency, court intelligence, and sportsmanship, and was respected by both his peers and fans alike. His longevity and continued success in the sport have been an inspiration to many, and his achievements and contributions have helped shape the game of tennis as we know it today. Rosewall's impact on the sport goes beyond just his on-court accomplishments. He was a true ambassador of the game, always conducting himself with grace and humility both on and off the court. His dedication and commitment to the sport serve as a shining example to young players and aspiring professionals. Throughout his career, Rosewall faced numerous challenges, including injuries, changing technology, and shifting playing styles. Despite these obstacles, he continued to adapt and evolve, demonstrating his versatility and resilience as a player. His ability to remain competitive and successful over such a long period of time is a testament to his unparalleled skill and unwavering determination. Ken Rosewall's place in the pantheon of tennis greats is secure. He has been rightfully recognized as one of the all-time greats of the sport, and his achievements and contributions will continue to be celebrated for years to come. His legacy serves as an inspiration to players and fans alike, and his impact on the sport will be felt for generations to come.